I often say therapy is a lot looser term than psychotherapy. Everything under the sun can be called therapy. But this month I got an article published in Psychiatric News. Yes, there's a monthly newspaper for psychiatrists called Psychiatric News, alerting my colleagues to what's called therapy these days. Just like this video, the article is called Therapy That Isn't Psychotherapy. And it caught some interest, so I thought I'd go over it today. This is number 8 in my series on bad therapy, things that some therapists do on purpose, not by accident, that are actually bad for psychotherapy. There's a link to the playlist at the end. I'm Dr. Stephen Reidbord. I challenge oversimplified or misleading messages about mental health that you see everywhere on social media and in our society generally. If you like what I'm doing here, please like this video and subscribe to More Than Meds. Lightning strikes twice. In my last video, I talked about a popular LinkedIn post of mine that talked about 5 broad categories of quick fix mental health. There's a link to that video right there. That LinkedIn post had 15,000 impressions when I did a video about it. Now it's up to 24,000 a couple weeks later. And I had said it was almost viral. Then I posted to LinkedIn about this psychiatric news article, and as of this taping, it's got 18,500 impressions, almost 300 agrees, and about 50 reposts too. Maybe I should get used to the idea and stop calling these things viral. They're really just popular. The article itself is being widely read and shared. It's one of the most popular articles ever printed in psychiatric news. So what did I say? I said that a lot of what passes for therapy these days is really externalization. Instead of helping or empowering the client to change, which is, of course, the real purpose of psychotherapy, bad therapy focuses on all the ills of the world, so it doesn't blame the victim. You're a member of an oppressed group, capitalism or the patriarchy or MAGA or maybe liberals. That's the real problem. No wonder you feel bad. These therapists see their role as being on your side, to be an advocate. After all, we're surrounded by evil outside forces. But in doing that, they abandon the real role of psychotherapy, personal change. I talk in more detail about political externalization in this video right here. Or even leaving politics out of it. Many therapists these days see their role as offering emotional support, and that takes the form of agreement, never rocking the boat, never challenging the client, not even gently questioning the client's beliefs or their cognitive distortions or their defense mechanisms. Whereas the basic point of psychotherapy is to see things differently, right? As I talk about more in this video right here, that's not what supportive psychotherapy is even really about. What's supportive is not pity or sympathy or I feel for you. It's empathizing with the client's inner struggles. It's recognizing that nobody has simple, clear, one-dimensional feelings about anything that's really important to them. It's always a combination of what's happening to a person and what's happening within them. If it were just about the world being a cruel and nasty place, everyone would be in psychotherapy, right? Because the world is a cruel and nasty place in general to almost everyone. People who seek psychotherapy realize that they themselves could be handling their world better than they do. It shortchanges them to take that honest, vulnerable admission, and it's hard to admit that about yourself. And then to say, oh, no, there's nothing wrong with you. You're perfect. All you need is a little validation. Therapists that do that are killing their clients with kindness. They're just not doing their job. The Psychiatric News article restates many of the things I say here on this channel, More Than Meds. The real news in the Psychiatric News is that the word is getting out. The fallacy, the mistake of quick fix mental health solutions and unthinking validation under the guise of therapy is becoming more widely known, even in professional circles. Maybe someday soon the game will be over for those who misuse the term therapy in order to collect money from people so that they can be their friend for an hour. At the end of the article, I summarize 3 main points, which I'll go over here. Psychotherapy is a treatment meant for personal change. While it can't change the world or other people, it offers far more than mere advocacy or support. Those things are important, but you don't need psychotherapy for that. Psychotherapy is a treatment. It's for working on yourself. Psychotherapy demands effort, and it may be unpleasant or emotionally difficult at times. It simply can't feel supportive in every moment, not if it's going to remain true to its aims of looking at the underlying causes for emotional distress and helping clients learn to overcome or surmount them. Psychotherapy remains our best means, the best way we know to help people with long-standing or very wide-ranging emotional distress. But you have to work in therapy. It's not easy. And we therapists, we can and should be friendly, but we're not your friend. You hired us to do a job. And really, the bottom line is therapy that doesn't have a role for changing yourself in the therapy is not psychotherapy. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please like this video if you're so inclined, and please share it. Help spread the word. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and as I mentioned, this video is part of a playlist about bad therapy and bad therapists, and there's a link to the playlist. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you next time.